follow you. I would follow you.
Give them a shame they will understand. Start a revolution to free us all.
Are we having fun now, brother? Come on! Go!
An iconic role.
Yeah.
How scared were you?
I was as scared as I should be in any role, in that sense of you should always take a risk and you should always put yourself out there. Right. And I felt this was very much, in comparison, if we are going to compare to the other Ben-Hurs, this is a completely different movie. I wouldn't say this is a remake. This was something completely reimagined, and the character too. It's a very different character compared to the '59 version.
Of course.
So which I loved, which I was like, that's what was so exciting for me. I was like, but at his essence, at his core, it's still Judah.
Right.
And it's one of the great roles. I guess it's like in theatre, you know? People play Hamlet, and they continue to play Hamlet, yes. Sometimes many times in their life, yeah. As in other plays, and directors will direct them over and over again, because when a writer writes something special and there's a reason to make it, then you know you want that to live on. And I feel very honoured to be a part and getting to play this character. I was so in love with this character.
You had to have a whole skill set before you got on the project, I suppose, because you cannot learn how to ride a horse like you did in the movie.
Well, I could ride a horse very well.
You did before.
I could ride. I've ridden all my life, but
yeah.
Chariots, no. That was the first time we'd been on the chariot, and that was a very, very trying experience, but one that was incredibly rewarding because we did it all. Yeah. Every time you see us up there with those horses, that's
rowing.
The rowing was tough. That was very physical.
Did it make it a little bit easier?
No, they were weighted, those oars. I was like, we wanted it so it actually would feel like we were rowing. I mean, I dropped 30 pounds for that part.
But you got like muscles.
Just muscle, like but just muscle and skin. I had zero body fat. I was like literally down to the slight. I dropped 30 pounds. I went down to 156 pounds, and I'm 185 on a good day.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
You are Hollywood royalty by birth, and I was wondering, you were 5 years old when your legendary grandfather, John Huston, died.
Yeah.
Do you have any recollections of him?
I do. I have sort of fragments. I don't even call them memories. They're fragments of memories, which is like an image of like maybe a white beard in a wheelchair type thing. But I'm very lucky that I can experience my grandfather in many other ways, which is through wonderful stories and through cinema. You know, it's beautiful that I can experience my great-grandfather that way as well.
Yeah, good. Do you think it's of advantage to be of a famous family, or are there disadvantages again as well?
Double-sided sword.
Yeah.
Double-sided sword. I mean, there's. I think people are very interested in meeting you, as I said it initially when I first came out here, but no one wants to hire you. No one wants to hire you for a job because they don't want to be accused of nepotism, or you have to work very hard. And I was lucky enough to get a standout role in Boardwalk Empire, which helped me very much, because then you sort of feel you can stand on your own 2 feet.
Right.
And it gives you a little bit of confidence as an actor. But I've always had the most unbelievably supportive family.
Yeah.
Who've not helped in that way, but have supported in advice, and also, you know, not to take no, and like to keep going and working. I mean, my grandfather didn't really start hitting his stride till his 40s. Same for my Uncle Danny.
Yeah.
My aunt was in her 30s.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not a young, you know, we're a family who goes late. Yeah. We go late bloomers, as they say.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So I wish you full bloom.
Oh, thank you, dear. That's so sweet.
From now to
forever.
To then.